Hill card game for pool. Now let me tell you, this game keeps you in check. Um, if you're bored and all you're doing is playing 8 ball alone or whatever, I would say go out and get this game. You can also play it with your friends. There's 3 different skill levels: yellow, beginner, which is what I'm doing here, all the yellow cards, and I'm showing the attempts that it takes, and then I'll move up to blue and then red. And I've looked at a couple of the red cards, and I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way. I don't think that I can get some of those. Those look tough. But it's definitely fun. I played it with a friend, and I seen a couple of the yellow cards, I think 5, but otherwise I haven't seen, I didn't see them all. This was the first time, or is the first time, I'm going through the cards, so there'll be more to come. Pointing at the 8 ball here, I got scared it was gonna fall directly on the 8 ball. Shot this earlier in the bottom right pocket here, the stripe, and the pocket spit it out. If you shoot it too fast, that pocket right there for some reason shoots the ball out. So now I'm scared I'm gonna hit it too hard and I wobble it in. I love the card names. Chainsaw. So I was playing in a tournament and I got myself down to the 8 ball. It was a run out and it was straight in all the way across table. It's further than this, bigger table, obviously. And I missed. And ever since then, I hate straight in shots. I like stand there, realign, stand up, realign, think about all this weird stuff, like which eye to line up with, line up dead center, and nothing comes natural for me with a straight in shot. I don't know why. I was trying to hit the rail, not the corner, and it shot it to the left instead of moving it towards the 8 ball. So I want to shoot the gray ball down rail, but then I'm scared of missing, I'm not gonna lie. So now I'm looking at rolling forward off of the uh, red ball and shooting the gray ball in the side. But then I do something wild and just draw straight back, all the way back, thinking that I can get this crazy draw and get some bounce off of the rail with the draw, but I don't get any bounce. It's not that I didn't get enough bounce, I didn't get enough draw. I shoot this way too hard. I thought I was shooting it with pocket speed and just kind of barely rolling it in, but I left myself a lot of angle on the 8 ball. Finding a spot on the wall further away from the pocket and memorizing that spot on the wall. Now, I hit this way too hard. I knew I had the 3 ball as a reserve. Um, I should have never hit it that hard. Either way, I put draw on it too. Just slapped it. Same thing right here. I'm looking way past the ball. I'm looking at something on the wall. It's helping me with cuts, any cut. I should be playing this in game scenario, but I'm just making these 8 balls carelessly and I scratch here, but I'm moving on. I don't count it. You can see it here. I just smashed this 8 ball for no reason. Almost scratching the side. Right here, I'm actually shooting for the strike ball and wound up on the wrong side of the table. I didn't put any English or use 2 rails, but it worked out because of the 3 ball. I'm using almost all right English. Uh, I should have used top right, more top. And you can see I'm just using right, just spinning the ball. I should have went almost 3 rails. Even though it's only 7 feet, it is still a stretch when you're pushing 40 and you have epilepsy. Your lower back's not doing so hot there. Here's the scenario where you just want to spin it, just right hand, straight around the 8 ball, boom, boom. Thinking about shooting the 9 ball. I don't know why. Um, the 15 looked so good in the side right there, but you'll see why I shoot the 15 and then check this angle real quick and use the rail, just one rail to come down to that angle. Every time I pause and look down through the ball, I'm finding a spot on the wall, almost straight in, and I hate it. I should have shot that way harder and given myself some angle. Uh, I'm basically straight in. The cue ball is like a centimeter off the rail. Always stand up and realign. If you feel off, do not even shoot that ball. Stand up. Shot that with pocket speed, just follow through. The easiest cards look so hard. I kept winding up funny on these balls. It took 3 tries. There were so many options with every ball on this particular card. I ended up missing, just not even thinking, and it took 3 tries. It was bad. Show you guys one of the 3 on this attempts. I stood up while I was shooting the 3 ball. I just took it for granted again and stood up while I was shooting it. Didn't even follow through. That's what I was talking about earlier when I said this game keeps you in check. I do the same thing 3 times in a row. The first shot right here, I'm shooting this ball and I didn't shoot it hard enough. It didn't even make it there. It was like, I don't know, something happened, bad stroke. And then the second one, I showed you the miss. But I don't know, this card was weird. Super easy, but I made it hard. I could have used topspin here, but I'm scared of that pocket spitting it out, so I just drew straight back. And I think draw is pretty easy. This one seems uh, pretty self-explanatory. Like stop shot, or stop shot, and then just make the ball, and it's going to roll naturally to the 11. I could have been anywhere on the table but there. Boom. wrong side of the strike ball, but left hand English just go two rails, boom, boom, and back in line with the eight ball. Just carelessly slamming that ball. I feel like you have to shoot the bottom two that are stuck together first. You could shoot the red ball, the red stripe up top, but I want to be with the cue ball. I want to take care of that problem ball first and leave myself this stripe so I can just shoot it top, boom, boom, two rails while the camera zooms all over the place. And like I said, this is a stretch for me at least. You'll see after I shoot this. Once again, that's like three or four of these that I almost scratch. I'm not even thinking about the cue ball here. I'm just hitting it, making sure that eight ball goes in.
There we go. All the yellow's done.